Yeah, that is the question on a hump day. Hump day.
Boy, I need to tell you all the answer, but I can't tell you on the air.
Which answer for what?
And somebody say you look familiar. What do you say? What's your answer?
What's familiar?
Oh yeah.
You look.
I don't know. I tell you too.
Oh okay.
What's the answer?
I can't tell you on the air.
Okay.
I figured the answer would be really with my clothes on.
Hump day. Welcome to hump day.
No.
Steve the Groove and Lisa
That's
Love,
not
man.
it. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, come
Right.
on in.
Good morning. It's pretty warm. We're in.
Oh man,
Aren't we in?
I just saw white smoke. I thought they chose already. Oh, never mind.
You see what kind of smoke? Oh, white smoke.
The conclave is on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Everybody got in a red coat, and we look for black smoke or white smoke.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So what should we be looking for?
Wherever they look for smoke.
Anything?
Hey, anybody got a smoke?
Man. Got a smoke.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Well-
yeah, I mean, yeah, as we move forward into May, today is the 7th.
Yeah.
What did they say? SOE, yo?
Is it official?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems so. Areas of
Man,
big
something like you want to do a whole
Do what you
Don't-
gotta do, man.
Like what we say yesterday, better come hard and none at all.
Mm-hmm. No half stepping. We always say that. No half stepping.
Can't half step right now because, you
We're
know,
playing with you.
you know, get to come in hard and fast, like on a
Like
aircraft
Thursday.
on an aircraft carrier. Yeah.
Like a Thursday. You're hard and fast. Mm-hmm.
You know, allow the fella no breathing room.
Mm-mm.
So to SOE or not to SOE? That is the question.
Well, depends
Yo,
on who
bro.
you talk to.
Again, it's one of those realistic things. Everybody see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect the police officers to do? What
Right.
do you expect them to do?
Or the the overall government.
What? Somebody tell me I thought there was only one black cardinal and see out of them 200 were gone?
Mm-hmm.
And I think they'll pick one black cardinal? Come on, the world ain't ready for a black cardinal right now.
You think so?
I think we should get to a cardinal. I can tell you something. We need to pick cardinals correctly now because the lone old white man, you have to be over 150, I think, or 80. You have to be over 80 years old. You can't be young. Yeah. So I don't know. They don't pick Spanish. They don't pick Italian. They don't pick white. I think the time for them to pick a African.
Don Hector said yesterday on Filipino. Look like
A
he
Filipino? That's what Don Hector said.
Yeah, there's some guy named Pizza Bala. A guy, I mean, that would be Pope Pizza Bala. Could you imagine a Pope Pizza Bala praying for you?
How do you take that serious?
You went straight there.
Right?
Why not take it serious? You know about the name?
Really?
Just the Pope. But you don't worry about it. You don't know Catholic, so feel no way.
That's right. I belong to a religion. I don't know. What am I? What is Protestant? I always said a Protestant. I mean, you know what the hell that means.
Oh yeah?
That means
What
you're
that
not.
mean?
That means that's not it.
Right.
I think I just choose a religion because my granny told me I have to if I want to go to heaven. But then I find out the Bible tell you don't need religion to go to heaven. You don't need to go to church to go to heaven or pay offering. You shall be judged by your individual mind, by your soul, by your deeds. So if Frisco they pray every day just because I sit up next to him, that don't mean I go and eat.
Right.
Oh yeah?
That's right.
I'm gonna pray
So
for
you
you.
have to be a father, nothing.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put a good word in for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just keep the back door open.
Oh gosh, man.
I reach the
And you
pearly
get
gates
upset.
and I say, hey, that's my guy right there. He alright.
Yeah, yeah.
He alright.
Well, I gotta tell you something, bro. Do you know what AOL, Napster, and Skype have in common?
Yeah, gone to
They're
the.
gone,
None of they,
gone.
no they.
They're
None
gone,
of they.
gone,
I
gone.
can't believe Skype gone. Yep.
Oh, yeah?
We used to use Skype.
Yes, we used to.
Yes. And they said that the way how they told everybody that Skype was gonna go by was by a Zoom meeting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. Yeah.
I guess
Yep.
They zoom in and told them.
I
Yo,
wonder why Skype gone down the drain like that.
Skype got down the drain because Microsoft said that it didn't adjust to the time.
Mm.
Skype didn't whatever it had to do,
Wait.
it did like it was like Nokia. Nokia saw what was happening and Nokia didn't adjust. So Nokia now into manufacturing and software. But Skype, the problem with Skype was beside the best thing about Skype was the ringtone. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding. That was the best thing about Skype. Because it used to buffer every minute.
Mm.
Anyway.
Skype.
Yo, there's something I gotta tell you guys that you will not believe.
What?
The president of those United States say, yes, I know, hump day, so I get jing. Say you want to open Alcatraz again. Alcatraz is a museum now, but he want to open it again.
As a person?
A prison. No, the funny thing, and that's how he want to walk into Alcatraz, just like that. Stepping, stepping. That guy need a shave, I don't know.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Leave.
you need a shave and a haircut because,
No,
yes.
sir.
But anyway,
What?
Trump apparently, according to a source, was watching Escape from Alcatraz the night before with Clint Eastwood. And apparently, Trump believed that movies are real because he got up there and he said the only one guy tried to escape and they didn't find nothing, only shreds of clothes eaten by sharks. And that's how the movie and Escape from Alcatraz, that's the plot from Escape from Alcatraz. So right away, Trump said, yo, we got to open up Alcatraz because the only way you escape on that life, shark bite you. No, segue. You know what's happening in Newark for the past week?
Well,
Over 9,000 flights have been delayed in Newark Airport. Now, Newark don't have a bad airport to begin with, but it's a busy, busy airport. They have the distinction of being in the armpit of the United States in New Jersey. But it is a very, very busy airport. A couple of days ago, their radar system shut down for 90 seconds. Now, people are saying, what? Only 90 seconds? When the radar system shut down on an airport and you have 30 or 40 planes circling and you have plane to come in and you can't see none. Plane the taxi, plane the land, and you can't see none. That caused a whole lot of other problems or something when a copper wire when I said. But the main problem was that Doge idiots, they cut 4,000 airport employees, people with fixed planes. They said that, the news said that those cuts directly led to what happened in Newark, because people that would have been there to check it or to catch it weren't. They were fired. So, I mean, I say everybody had to reroute. Yes, all the pale faces, only one black card now, but we don't watch no face. We watch gowns. Yes.
Good morning, Andrew Stewart.
Yeah. You see, because just the fact that they have a country, they have a military, they have a post office, and I'm pretty sure they have their currency. That's the one country. You are loyal to a country.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one of those things where it is what it is.
Yes, exactly.
By design, it's, you know, consider it that. But I mean, you know, don't take it that
Yes.
serious.
Oh, really? You
think
think
it's
so?
not serious.
Yeah, don't take it that
Yeah,
serious.
Acha.
It
Mr.
is,
Fuhil Mary's on.
it is what it is. It's one of those unique things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of those unique things. But
Yes.
reminding you that we're going to get some more names today for the Mother's Day getaway,
Giveaway.
fishing adventure, island hopping.
Yes.
Island hopping.
Yes, yes.
I want to go fishing.
From Ewert's Fishing Adventure down there in Placencia.
Mm-hmm.
From mom and the family, up to 10 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I don't want to go on a trip there, though, for real.
It's true. I told you. I want to go fishing.
So yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
get some more
of course.
names today as well. We're going to be speaking with the folks at the Y. The Y, Miss Y is coming up. This is
Today is Friday.
some of one packed weekend.
Mm-hmm.
There's yeah, Miss Y, then there's Crooked Tree Cashew Fest.
For the weekend. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Friday
Yeah.
night, then they have thing too, Groove, in Crooked Tree.
No.
Okay, that's Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, we used to have a nice Friday night thing.
Right,
where
y'all used to have Friday.
yeah, but subsequent council. Well, yeah, no, we don't.
All right, we got you.
Used to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You notice how I caught myself and I said, "Ease up, my lion."
Mm.
Yeah. I want to big up Sticks though and the crew. They made a cricket tree, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Passed through. Man not even hail me. Man said, why group? He said, I never had internet and I don't have your number. I said, my boy, you could have me ask any cow, ass, dog, or person. Yeah, telephone group there. But anyway, you know, it was with a
Such
bunch
is
of kids.
life.
Yeah, no, they took a bunch of kids out there. So respect to that. You know, they got
Okay.
to experience a little bit of wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
my goodness.
Which is
Yeah, they went.
nice. Which is nice.
Of course.
Oui.
The grandpa, I think my father and said, this is where the animals, they walk. If Sticks me, heal me, I show them this, how the animal and piss. I'm just saying.
You could have even asked the cow.
Yo, guess, boy, what is this world coming to? This segment should be called, but what took so long?
Oh, yeah?
Yes. At 85 years old, 4 women are bringing sexual misconduct charges against Smokey Robinson.
Martin,
At 85, no, first of
how
all,
big you do?
if Smokey Robinson could sexually molest anybody at 85, they should give a medal. First thing. Yes.
My God.
Now, yes, the second thing
Oh, my goodness.
is that if anybody in a music history was gonna molest anybody, I'd have figured have been Smokey. I don't know if that's true or not, but Smokey was one of the wicked. I don't think R. Kelly me bad. I don't think Luther me bad. I don't should have made there with Smokey.
Okay.
I only hear tales of Smokey. But as soon as Smokey start, baby is the island y'all clothes drop off in the front row. Everybody. Police want to carry everybody. That's how Smokey was. So when that I do know man like that had a lot of women along the way. And when you become big and famous, as some of the women probably, you know, at this point realize, yo, he ain't dead rich and dead poor. I have to get something too. So all of a sudden think up a poor old Smokey, 85 years old. No, I know they said that I know they said that a true lease because yeah. This is nothing from way back when. A complaint filed in the Los Angeles Supreme Court accuses 85-year-old of a sexual battery. First of all, everybody got sexual batteries now with all the gadgets what they got.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
What? Anyway, we can continue. Yes. Complaint, he's being charged with sexual battery, false imprisonment, negligence, and gender violence, in
Wait,
addition
what?
to a number of labor violations related to wages, breaks, meal times, and overtime pay. The lawsuit also names Robinson's wife, Frances Robinson, claiming she contributed to a hostile work environment and used ethnically pejorative words and language. So they're waiting for Smokey's people to respond. Robinson was Motown's first hit maker. Okay, they say he was born. Of course, the man was born. He's credited with over 4,000 songs.
you think
He's
he
in the
was
Songwriters Hall of Fame. He got a fine-looking wife.
Mm-hmm.
But these are housekeepers and maids who work with them now or around this time. And they said that Smokey, do inappropriate things. I don't know.
I'm
I don't
sorry. I don't know. Nah, Smokey.
I don't know. But when you that Smokey Robinson and you 85 and you look back on your wall and you see your pictures and you realize, man, look at me with them blue puss eye. I used to could get any girl where I want. I bet you I could get that one over there and then I shuffle over with the thing. Hey, baby, you want to see what I'm for you? That's what I do. Yeah, but anyway, when I let the court take its case, we know I make no false impression of whether or not Smokey did it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Because when the
Smokey was crying, but he was crying when it came out, but they said he was crying tears of a clown.
Yes, when the smoke clears.
That's right. Why? I don't want to say that. Yo, Palexi, could you show Smokey picture? I'll just make the girl see.
So they see Smokey.
This man, 85, I look on the eye. This man could still take away latter. Young boy, man, at 85 years old.
Leave Smokey.
And that's another jail for true. Look at Smokey. Lord have mercy. Hide your ladies. Look on the eye, Frisco. Look on the eye.
Tell me what you see.
Yeah.
And trying to look in the eye. Got to how it start.
Smokey.
First thing we do, get you for looking in the eye.
Yes. God know I never give me any color eye there.
Yeah, that's why when Sammy Davis
Been
Jr.
over.
me think.
All right, so Lisa, so the question is, are ladies attracted to things like that?
Of course.
If a man's
Like what?
eyes are the color
Yes.
of
Yes. Say no more. Yes. It helps.
rubies,
It helps.
emeralds?
Yes.
It helps.
Oh yeah.
You remember Sammy Davis Jr.?
Uh-huh.
Yes, Sammy Davis Jr. had a fake eye. And when he say how Smokey Robinson they go on with for him good eye, Sammy Davis look on the girl and he say, look into my eyes and tell me what you see. The girl say, which one? The real one or the fake one?
No, you see, you
Look good.
transpose I mean, Sammy don't do nothing.
Leave
Yeah,
Sammy.
I'm just saying,
You better leave
Wait.
Mr. Bojangles.
Yo, that was Sammy's song. Nobody could do Bojangles like him.
Like him, right. John
Yep.
Holt did a wonderful one too, but I love Sammy.
Yeah. Look like the police department and they cracked down on a Rasta hairstyle on the dreadlocks.
On the job.
Who said that?
Yeah. Let me see. I passed it along. But yeah, it was on May 3rd. One of the top female cops was saying, yo, on the hairstyle before I get ya. And, the need to get rid of it. He said it's because of safety for the police officer. Because your dread could drip you down. But I don't know. I could understand the safety thing when they said because the God forbid area you have to haul on gas mask or something, maybe the hair might be in a way.
You ever see a girl fight?
If you
What?
You ever see a girl fight?
if you
I know.
have to ride a motorcycle, maybe.
No,
but
you
if
ever see a girl fight?
Yeah, they grab your hair.
First thing you see. And that's the only
Yes,
thing
but
you see.
nobody need to get that close to a police because once they get that close to a police, they're in a range.
trouble.
But this is what I'm saying. But they
Yeah.
do. people would
Yeah,
do.
but yeah,
That's the
But
you know
first thing. In
something.
a confrontation, every
Yeah,
single girl fight. That's the first
yeah,
thing and the last thing you want to see.
mm-hmm.
that's right.
The struggle is
Grab the
always to
hair.
let go of the hair.
You see, and I'll tell you the truth. Yesterday I made a lobby big for the students to wear their hair the way they want to. But I tell you, I remember vividly when I joined the military, the guy, just like for joke, asked me, how do you want it? I said, just a little bit up at the side. The guy said, all right, everything gone. Just ask me for what I think. But I think, again, in school, kids should have the right for their
Well, the
hair.
ministry has said so.
You know,
That
you know one
the
thing
ministry
like the
said so. The
police
ministry said
department.
so. The
Yeah,
ministry said so.
yeah. You know one thing like the military or the police department or the Coast Guard. I wouldn't so much defend one hairstyle policy. I wouldn't so much defend that
Why?
because it's understandable that you're doing something that requires
Discipline.
order, command, structure,
But
discipline.
aren't you in school with all of those things?
No, don't bring that. That not got nothing to do with nothing. And the
So you
price of
don't
gas
have
in
order in
China.
school?
You are correct, Lisa, to a certain
Discipline?
extent. Yes, there is a
Yeah,
entry level.
Yes. But people's lives don't depend on it. People's safety don't depend on it. This is a case where people's safety, people's lives. You know that when you go, one of the testing of the military, how fast could you put on a gas mask and clear it? If you have long hair and you put on a gas mask, you can't clear it because you know after it's snug. So I understand, those kind of things why they would say that. But again, hey,
Yeah, the ministry said that the rules there should be rules and everything, but the hairstyle shouldn't be one of them. That's the bottom line.
yeah.
The
And
ministry has said
any
so.
school that continues in stupidness with it, I try to convince the
The ministry
ministry.
says, as long as
Yeah,
they
charge,
pay, as long as they pay the teachers, that is not one of the
Right.
rules that they want.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, but apparently it looked like the individual schools have more clout than the boss where they pay there.
Mm-hmm.
well, that remains
You got the boss to tell them what to do, and then they say, no, we don't want to do that.
Well, there you go, and that remains the problem. I saw you said yesterday that school, my alma mater, seems to always want to go every year. They want to be the one to go against the grain.
The great.
Any children listening out there from ACC, any young people, when you go to, I'd suggest you go to school tomorrow with your hair how you want it. And when your teacher tell you about your hair, look at your teacher and say to her thusly, teacher, how do you expect me to follow your rules when you are not following the rules of the ministry? The ministry said that you not supposed to worry about my hair. So if you worry about my hair, you not to listen to them. So therefore, to wit and ergo, why should I listen to you?
Yeah.
Then after they give you the merit and send you home, where they're not supposed to do neither, then you do what you have to do.
But on a personal level, no, that is all nice.
Mm.
I would not be a parent if I agree that, and again, I would be a parent, and I am a parent of discipline.
That's a parent.
I am a parent of discipline,
Mm-hmm.
and I strongly believe in when you find your own dookie,
Mm-hmm.
when you find your own. So me personally, no, this is me personally. I wouldn't even be the one to test the waters because I believe in a structure and discipline, and if that's the discipline when they have, any school, if I decide to send, if I had a son, you want to follow the rules. No, we might buckhead parallel issues because that always happen
Yeah.
during school, and I've had discussions with teachers about different things throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
But the rules not be one of them. Personally, I when you come out and you get your job and you learn, and they come in 15th, at least you're in the first 5, maybe the first 10. Even things you get rewarded with home want to be based on that. Your performance in school, and I know the side of that school, If be no news item, I send it to school for learn.
Sending you to learn, be respectful.
Learn. That's your first priority. So how they want you here, how you get it. They say you need them black shoes. The black shoes you want to wear. You're not going with no yellow shoes and blue shoes and they try to test the grain. Not that me personally. Because your first objective is to learn and come out of school and get a little paper and see how far you could go. And then you get one job and you could battle that battle out with how you want to hear. You go to your job and you could battle that out with you and your boss.
Your boss.
But as long as you're in this house, you want to follow the rules. Because I got rules in the house too.
Exactly. That
I don't think you could go and break any rules in my house. No,
you follow the rules.
You follow the rules. So I personally, it's not me personally, because I said that because what? Like I said yesterday, if you had 200 boys that follow the rules and 2 decide they don't may follow the rules, that tell us something too. So I mean, I just balance it with my parental point of view over this side for me. So I know to try to send my kid for be no poster child. Because that's not what they send her to school for. They send her to school for learn. You can bring some A's on the report card. That's the way I want to see. That's the way I want to see. I don't want to see no news item. If they say cut your hair, that one thing, you already go on. After fourth farm, you could do what you want. But that way they say, you're going with it, how they say. You're going with the collar shoes, what they say. And so that's my personal thing.
No. A lot of parents agree with that and raise their kids like that. A lot of parents raise their kids to a certain point like that. Every parent have different things. I grew up in a house full of rules. Can't wear your shirt around the table.
What? You can't wear your shirt around the table?
No, you can't come around the table without
shirt.
Things like that.
Yeah.
So I always felt those were kind of dumb things, because if there's any place where you could be yourself is at home. So there are times when we there on the dinner table, I got on no shirt, Aline had on no shirt, Dana got on a brassiere, and I got on where you want, because, it's not an important, that enough thing. No. There's something, I understand the not, my house rule. But as a parent, there are some things that I would want my child to learn within the security of one environment where you're used to, That's why Alain have his own place, because I don't want Alain go out there doing stuff. I want him to be here. When Hannah get to that age, I know Hannah go out there with go meet no knockhead, stupid boy. Any boy where you want got one day over there, because that's my kind of parenting thing. Now, as far as going to school to learn, that is fine. But my problem with that is when you say your only job is to go there to learn. No, I think that your job when you go to school is to learn, but also to think. Learn how to think. Because the reason why we have some of the same archaic rules today is because of kids that went to school just to learn. You learn what they tell you, you graduate, you come out, and you perpetuate that. They never taught you how to think. They taught you how to follow. And,
No, but then you as a parent, because it's not in a vacuum. You as a parent want to talk to your child. You as a parent want to make you understand how the world works. Right? So just the left hand on the mass of the world. You there for your child, and you there for talk to him, make you understand.
From the time you have your child, you mold them in a certain.
Because guess what? A lot of kids not to learn.
Doing certain stuff.
A lot of kids not to learn.
Express yourself, but you also have to be mindful and respectful that there are rules.
A lot of kids not to learn.
And if you don't want to follow the rules, you homeschool
but a lot of them know they learn. Not that the bottom line. A lot of them know they learn. And if you take your foot off of the gas, kids and be kids. Right? Kids and be kids. And they're
running around you in circles because they can.
you know what?
No, I know disagree with the rest of stuff, you know. I
No,
just
I'm
say
not
me
saying
personally,
no.
right? Yeah.
Each person has
So
their own.
make one distinction here. No, if I don't want a parent where we the Rasta, and not our religion for we, and not for we way. No, I want to defend that because at the age, but no, leave fancy hairstyle, I want to leave this and that, we go against school. That not
No,
even
but
for we
wait.
religion, we know that no, want to take me one way or the next.
Mhm.
That
Yes,
no
but
means
no,
nothing to we, you know, as parents.
yes, but this fall under that category. When they came for them, I said nothing. When they came for them, I said nothing. But now they're coming for me, and nobody there for say nothing. I understand. I know got dreads. I know got dreads.
No, I know Groove, I know to argue with, I know to argue with you. I said no, I don't know to argue with your point. I just say it for me. Other parents were like that. I know to try to send my kid for go get in a confusion. I want go learn. And me, as a parent, right? As a parent, I don't read the school rules. Now during the year, if other shenanigans pop up where I believe, and like I said, there are things
There are things.
where
There
pop
will
up,
always be.
and you have to address it. So, but
I
we're
remember.
going with the status quo because again, for me, again, the first thing that for you know what learn, I want to see some A's they come in. Me know why you know shenanigans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear.
But you see what the
people
thing
like you.
is,
You know, I don't
and-
buy into that. None of my children can come and say, "Teacher don't like me." That don't concern me. No.
teacher don't have to like you.
Because the moment you start with that, it's gonna be that forever. Oh, teacher don't like me. Teacher don't like me. No.
Now you see that's when you need to be dealing with the kids and the teachers and to know. I know that when I was going to school, one teacher, you know, did something that I thought that they overstepped the bound. And I went to the school in front of the class and I checked the teacher because I know I was right. I respect teachers, but I expect that they should act in a certain way too. And if you break the respect of one of your students, then, and it happened to be my son, I broke the respect of you.
Of course.
The thing that I always fall back on, and it might be a very, very pig-headed thing to say, but I know that in raising my kids, I never beat them. I very seldom punish them. I talk to them. I led by example. When they needed my help, I was there. And I have something that is almost rare today. I got a 21-year-old son when I've got 3 or 4 picnic out there. That's the way I raise. I have a daughter that's a valedictorian all through his school time. That's what I raise. And the way, like I said, we have a way of thinking that young people should be raised because that's what we did. Gone to school just for learn. And that's what they taught us to do for the next generation. And what people need to understand, a lot of smart people say that the worst thing that school could do to a child, that just beat information in their head. If school should say, this is the problem, how would you solve it? This scenario, how would you deal with it? Let them learn to think. But we not do that. We learn by rote.
By telling follow the rules, or telling you know the telling if you think.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, how you equate the two things together?
There's a way of teaching, bro.
No, I ain't about teaching.
You know,
I ain't about
you
teaching.
remember back in the day.
No, but
we used to go to school and they used to make we sit down and say 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, and we.
Well, we're talking about teaching now. We're changing the subject.
Yeah, we're talking about teaching methods, and that's what I'm saying. There's different methods of teaching, and we have a style of teaching.
Well, I could understand that teaching thing. Again, I'm a student. I know how teaching affected me, and my career choice and things like that. And that may base my teaching but again, you know, when you talk about when you talk about sending children to school to learn, the reason why we emphasize that because a lot of kids fail.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids fail. A lot they don't pass. A lot of kids drop out. A lot of kids have to go to another school because they don't make the grade. But that's the first priority if you make the grade. And they send them to school feel lackadaisical. Do the best way you could do. within the circumstances. So that are the first priority.
Yeah.
And
One
no
thing
distractions. As then things are distractions, right? The phone, even at home. Then they on phone and watch TV. All of them are distractions when you need to pick up your book, study. You have to tell a kid, take off the phone, take off a TV, go do your
There
homework.
is a time for everything. You can't be doing that 24 and more. You need to stay
So, and then you explain to your child, like, you know what? You have all your life to live to make your decisions when you become of age. But right now, you have to follow my rules. And again, everybody got different rules. Everybody got different standards.
Everybody have
some
their
more
own thing.
strict, some less strict. Some find a balance. Parental, that different. Every parent different, right? Every household different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have always told my kids and all the kids that hang around me, take the first 5 years of your life and build yourself. No worry about your friends, no worry about nothing. Get your education, further your career, get, and things so that by the time you 25, 30, you already have your things, because a lot of people not start to think about getting things until they jump 40, 50, and then it becomes harder to start to get things.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
yeah, I know that you need to let your kids feel like they're not somebody too. There's a lot of times when we just deal with them like, you that just my next hand, the way I say.
No.
Don't ask no question, the way I want. And that's a good way to do it,
No, I don't recommend that way. I don't recommend that way. I say I forgot good balance of being a parent, but also, balancing the act so that the child don't feel overwhelmed too.
Exactly.
So because like with Alain there, when every time Alain talk to me, Alain say, when I'm there, hi dad, yes dad. No, we did at San Francisco, and I noticed, the past couple of weeks, they say, where to go on, me valley? Where to go on, sir? So 2 nights ago, I look at her and tell her and say, yo, Al, I said, I could call you me ballet or sir. I said, but I'd have preferred, if you call me dad.
Keep it going.
Dad.
Keep it going.
Yeah, not broke your tradition, no.
Yeah. You want me to go good?
Yeah. Like, Hannah, no.
No, you still know them. You still know, Granny, when I'm saying you smell yourself.
You smell yourself. Yes. So time when I talk to Hannah will tell me, yo, bro, or what's up, chat? That's the way this young guy, this ballet say, Kai is not, what's up, chat?
Yeah.
And I'd look at her and I say, wait. Drape yourself.
You do.
You just cross the lines. You cross the lines.
You cross the line. Yes.
But hey, we gotta take a break, guys. But good discussion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to talk about things like that so people could think. You got one end of the spectrum, you have the other end. Like I said, I totally agree with I can't go against what the ministry say.
Going out, they're letting them out. I don't agree with that.
No, that part we don't agree with, of course. And I agree with the ministry. The ministry said, guess what? Different times.
No.
And
I do not support
you have to follow the rules of the ministry, and that's not one of the rules.
Right.
And that.
And the other thing, like you all are saying too, parenting, the like a relationship, any other relationship, there is no set rules in how they work. Every relationship have a different dynamic.
Yep.
So parenting, the situation, your environment, there's a whole lot of things that contributes to how you parent your kid. So that's all it is. If you find something where they work for you, go there strong. I know my ballet where we made a grow up. But him granny used to start thinking like I head back with a broomstick every time. Boss, the man grew up to be a liar.
One story says, my son is a second-year student, honor student at St. John's. There have been 2 occasions where the hair height came up at school. You know what I had him do? Go cut your hair.
Cut the hair?
I prefer he keeps the 3.95 GPA rather than making him a poster child for that. Thing between the school and the ministry. So
sometimes it's the easy thing.
You need to fight. You pick your battles, and that's not.
It's the easy thing to do sometimes.
For me, it's not one of them. All right.
Yeah.
There are other things I can be doing and need to do. So no.
What I think they should do is run school the way how they run PUBG. When you, if you they in if you are on a roll, all right, when I give you a hair blind or something, if you got to, if your grade point average at this certain point, you can lead not a blind. You know, it should be something that you work towards. If you see somebody got their hair long and think, oh, that's an A+ student, honorary, whatever, you know, give them rewards. You know, if you don't want to be individuals,
And
give them rewards.
if the ministry says you could put in a fade, and again, I personally believe as well, and I see nothing wrong with a fade. One low fade, a nice low fade.
Right.
And I see nothing wrong with that. And if the ministry say you could do that, then I also believe that the schools have to follow what the ministry say.
Yeah.
And so if I had a child or a boy child and I said, if the ministry say you could put in a nice low fade, then you
What do you mean by that?
put in a nice low fade. I also don't have no problem. I also don't have no problem with that. So if the ministry said that the deal and that the deal. So the schools have to catch up with the deal.
That's right. And yeah.
Their beloved alma mater need to step up to the plate, man.
Yeah, I mean, then too. So while I could say as a parent and going against the grain, I could also tell the school, stop to go against the grain with the ministry.
I remember there's a song by Pink Floyd called Another Brick in the Wall. And the basic thing that it showed you is just like people beating wall, people just walking, you know, like that. And the thing that song reminded me of, I remember back in Bethel Primary School.
Why Bethel?
Yes, my favorite teacher, Mr. Arzu, used to make the whole class stand up at attention. And you started off with the alphabet, and everybody said the alphabet. And then they walk around, you know, everybody said it together. And then they walk around with this hash card through the aisle. And then you come to your multiplication tables, and you stand up there like a bunch of robot computer. They just vomit out numbers, and he stand up there, and if somebody get it wrong, pass by your side of your foot or something. And it just seems so fake. So it didn't give you any incentive to even want to learn. You just want to get the hell out of this place. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of
table though.
Yeah, that's why the methods have changed, right?
The other thing is, I believe, and I don't have no stats on this. There are a few kids in a country where are in places where they probably don't belong. I believe it's because the teachers probably don't know how to identify different ways of learning. If you can't learn this way, something must wrong with you. They don't realize, maybe this kid learned differently.
Well,
but the teachers don't have the training, and that's why they end up to push the kids aside.
Teachers these days are more trained than ever before, so there is that.
Very good.
So we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs times longer.
All right, welcome back to Hump Day. Today is Hump Day. It's a beautiful Wednesday inside the city. 10:24.
Right.
Speaking about beautiful.
We're joined by beautiful women right now.
Yes, yes.
Besides our normal queen, Miss Lisa Love, we have 5 other potential queens, and a 6th queen
We're
is
waiting.
on the way.
Yes.
All right,
She
so
came in a chariot. You know, she's coming in a horse-drawn chariot.
let me take off
Yeah.
my cam so we can get these ladies in full view.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, my name is Philippa. How you doing, man?
Good morning. I'm doing okay, thank you.
And of course, you guys could take off your cam, please, so we could get the ladies.
Of course, darling.
And we're talking about the Miss Y pageant coming up.
Yay.
There they are. All right. So let's for those who might not know, I don't know where you come from, I don't know, but
Introduce yourselves,
let's
ladies.
do a recap first of what's happening, and then get right into the ladies. So go ahead, Ms. Philippa, talk to us.
Okay, so we're having the 30th Miss Y pageant this year. It's ladies 55 and older. It's going to be held at the Bliss at 7 o'clock, Friday, May 9th. And we have 5 participants. You'll get to meet them. These are elegant ladies who want to be a part of this pageant as a way of giving back to the Y. And so we're here appealing to potential donors and people, family members and friends to come out and support. We want to ask the donors to support in giving to the Y, and the Y give back to the ladies, because all these ladies, the 5 ladies, walk away as winners when they enter the pageant. Everyone walks away with prizes. As long as we get prizes, it is shared equally amongst the ladies, except for the first and second place, but everybody receives everything and anything that the Y is given, whether monetary or in kind.
Wonderful.
So we're urging, excuse me?
No, I said that's wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. So we're urging people to assist us by donating. We had sent out letters. If you didn't get a letter or an email, we ask that you still do so, because the prizes will not be given out the night of the pageant. It will be given out the next week, Thursday. We have a ceremony whereby the ladies will come in and they will sign for all the prizes that have been given to them. And so we ask that you continue to send in your donation to the Y. Please assist. This is the biggest fundraiser for the Y. It's geared for the Y to raise funds for its different programs. The Y carry a swimming pool, the preschool, the daycare, sewing, hair care, all these programs, and the Y is a non-profit organization, so they need assistance, and a pageant like this or a function like this helps to maintain those programs. So we're pleading and we're asking for assistance, and we ask people to come out and support the ladies also in the pageant.
There's no reason why the Y should have to be begging for a donation because of how much you guys contribute to the community on a whole throughout the year. And we hope that everybody go out also, because it's a fun evening. It is a fun evening, you know. You see them ladies and dance and do their poetry, come up there and pose up and thing. You know, I mean, it's a beautiful event. So we hope that everybody comes out and support big, and maybe you could give out a number where people could reach you again if they'd like to contribute in any way.
223-4971. And Mr. Frisco, Mr. Steve, like you mentioned, that people should be given this organization because it's an organization that gives back. It's on its 69th year. But for some reason or the other, it's not happening like that. I mean, we have to be asking people and begging people every day. We have to be making phone calls, and sometimes they tell you to call back to check back. And then when you do call back and check back, it's just for them to say no.
Yeah.
So we are appealing to people. These ladies are putting themselves forward to show that at 55 and older, life continues. We are vibrant. We can show young people that we still exist and we can do good for ourselves and for others.
This was something that we were talking about. Oh, go ahead, Lise.
No, I was asking how is ticket sales going?
Thank you.
It's going pretty slow. For the mainly the downstairs is selling faster than the upstairs. So we hope that by today we have a set number that is already been sold. But the ladies are also selling tickets, and the Y is selling tickets. So and myself. So you can reach out to us at any time, and we will have tickets for you.
Okay.
The tickets are $15 for the upper tier and $25 for the lower tier. And you're going to have an evening full of fun, excitement. These ladies are going to be doing a lot of different things that will excite you. It's entertainment by itself. And then we also have artists like Miss Cindy Rowland coming in and other people doing things to make the night a fun-filled and a family-oriented occasion.
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I believe with a group like the Y. I think sometimes people, the amount of things that you guys do, people become complacent, like they know it's always going to be there. I just go to the Y, I'll just go to the Y. And sometimes it's just like we feel like you'll always be there. And the thing is, especially nowadays, you just can't feel something is going to be there. You have to go out and you got to support. You got to lend your assistance when you can.
Right.
If any of our listeners out there, have it within their means, try to support because, again, one thing I've always said in joke, but I don't know why it is. Oh, hear that? I don't know why. Anyway, but you always hear about the YWCA. When I was growing up, there was a YMCA. We don't hear about the YMCA much or at all, but we always hear about the YWCA. There is always something going on. So we hope that everybody go out there because I know the lady got the, they don't got a nice dress ready, true?
Yes.
I did tell you. What kind of preparation does it take? How, let's ask the ladies, what all did you, since you realized you were going to be in the pageant, what all did you start to do that you didn't do before? When people come into the house, do you say, hello, how are you?
All right. So it's a good time to get their names and, what they will be doing. And I'll tie that into the question right there.
Of course.
Okay. Hi, good morning. My name is Veronica Warren. I'm 55 years
Young.
right.
All right.
What are you doing? I will be doing a monologue. And I just want to ask who all are watching to please come out and support us. This year will be so different from last year, so we'd like for everyone come out and support us.
What era are you from?
Yes.
What era are you from? What are you representing?
The area.
Your freight is outside?
Oh, that's on me Wall Street. Yes, man. All right.
9-2.
Good, yeah.
Don't follow me. I beg you do.
Miss Veronica,
Yes.
tell the truth and share. You know 55. You look 45. So you know 55. True.
Did I look at
Yes, I'm 55.
What? Yeah.
All right.
Very, very good.
I look
So-
good on you.
So you're gonna
Thank
be doing a
you.
monologue,
Yes.
All right.
and I hear she could sing, Lise.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. Who else do we have?
My name is Virgin Martinez. I am 58 years young. I
it.
will be
Wow.
doing I will be doing a monologue.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I am
All right.
from the St. Martin's, the poorest area.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, there you
yay.
go.
Beautiful queen right there. I look for you.
Oh, good.
That's right. Okay. Very good. Very good. So wait, since you found out you're gonna be in the pageant, did you what kind of things you started to do? You started to train different or walk different or what?
I started to exercise more so that I can have that stamina.
All
And
right.
at the Y, we want each and everyone out there to come out and support us, especially for this organization that we are raising funds for on Friday, May 9th, 2024.
25.
25, sorry.
I gotta tell you something. When I'm younger, I used to a man or a woman 55. They may look like they're 100 years old back then. But now, you see 55, people in their 50s, they look quite, they're way younger than they used to look. Is that because of the lifestyle different? Is maybe things aren't as hard now as they were back then? What do you attribute that to, or that just good genes?
Good genes.
Good genes. Very good. It's not my problem. I no got no genes. I got loan card, all right? Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Who we have next?
Margaret? Yes, Margaret.
Oh, me? Oh.
Margaret.
Good morning. My name is Margaret Vasquez. I'm 60 years old.
Young.
I mean young. Sorry about that.
Never.
I'm gonna do a dance.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. You need a partner?
Yes, sir. Come along.
Come along, Steve. Yeah.
And
right.
I'm inviting Belize to come out and support us. We need their support at this point. The Y need their support. As you know, they have a foundation that they need to progress in and help others. So we would like to ask Belize and everyone to come out and support us, support them, so that they could give back to us.
What area are you
Thank
from?
you.
What area are you from?
I'm from the south side.
Street.
I'm from the south side of Belize City.
What street?
That's Unity Street.
All right. Representing Unity Street.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right.
UNITY.
Unity.
Yeah.
And next we have
Cynthia Usher.
Hi, Miss Usher.
Hi, Miss Cynthia.
Yes, age. Your age.
I am 68 years young.
Wow.
Wow.
Right. So what will you be doing Friday? What you got in store for us on Friday night?
I'll be doing a market dance.
Just for that.
All
I
right.
have to dance with two people that night, please.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
so.
sir.
Miss Cynthia, how long have you been involved with the Y?
This is my third year now. And I
But,
enjoy it.
Okay.
She's
You're
with
a part
she's
of the.
with the senior group
yeah,
at the
you're a
Y.
part.
No, I mean like over the years, have you been involved in the Y and doing other things?
No,
Yes, the senior.
just
and
a
the
senior group.
Okay. All right. Okay. 3 years. All right. That's great. All right, Miss Cynthia.
That
Next.
senior group is a very important group because I know all these ladies over 55. If you work at government, they tell you when you're 55, you're old. You can't work no more. And they kick you out. And they don't realize that when you're 55, you're just the coming in your prime.
Yes.
That's
All right.
true, ladies.
We have one more, right?
It's true.
Who else we
Right.
have? We have one more, right? One.
Yes.
All right.
My name is Bernice Eleanor Reynolds Jex. I am 61 years young.
Wow.
Now, the reason why I've joined this pageant is to give back to the Y and also to support their program, because when we do this this activity, we generate funds to help to make the program more uplifting and to help the younger children, the one from preschool. They have more technology to learn and to learn. And also,
Right.
the Y is an organization that I have always been a part of that organization in one way or the other. My grandchildren has come to the preschool.
Frisco.
Yes, and so that's how I first started. Now my grandchild is over 15 years old, so
I
it's been a
forget
while.
to say all of that.
You see, and that's the thing. The Y is involved with people from childhood to up into adulthood, so they should not have any problem. Miss Bernice, me and you got a lot of things in a common. We got at least 3 names in common. Bernice, that's my auntie name.
Say it.
Reynolds, that was my
Oh,
stepfather's last name. Jex, that's my neighbor for them bus a ride pan. So I tell you,
You're
yes.
connecting the dots right there.
Small world. Well, we wish all of you ladies success. Like they always say, they're all queens, but
Oh,
don't know that all of know that want to win. If you know everybody that want to win, but only one person will win, and we want to say
I know
congratulations.
that
I
you're
differ. I think everybody can win.
Everybody, all right,
everybody.
all right.
everyone is going to be a
I,
winner.
I
Yes,
believe
Everybody-
all five don't win.
Going to be a winner.
Miss
Yes.
Philippa, you see
Everybody
there?
is a winner.
Mm.
Once they
Once
enter
you
the Miss
enter.
Y pageant, everybody
Mhm.
is a winner. Because
Yes.
when they go on the street, even though they're not the Miss Y, people always recognize and call them Miss Y once
That's right.
you're part of the pageant.
Yes.
So
That's
they're
right.
always looked up to, and everybody walks away a winner, right? No matter how small the gifts are that you all send in, we make sure that we share it amongst all the ladies, and everybody walks away a winner.
A winner.
So
Well,
yes,
if that me only Frisco alone, I mean I argue that point with them, but I see that 6 or 7 women that is why I know they argue against at all.
All right, ladies.
so we want to say before we leave again that we ask everyone to support us, to support the pageant, and support the ladies. Please buy tickets from them. Please buy tickets from the Y. It is being sold every day at the Y or from the ladies. $25 downstairs, $15 upstairs. And if you don't want to go to the pageant, but you want to support, you can call the Y at 223-4971 and give your support. We have our banking information. You can ask them for the banking information and you can transfer to the bank. So you don't have to leave the comfort of your home to do that also. So we are asking for all the support that we can get. And another note, the Y have a van for the past year that is down and it's an old van. It costs a lot of money to fix, and we had paid a lot to fix it before, and it's still not working. So we're asking people out there if there is any business or anybody who wants to just take on that initiative to assist the Y in offering us a van. The van is used to do runarounds for the Y, and it is used on a Wednesday to take the ladies back home when they come for the senior program, because the Y also run a senior program on Wednesday, 2 to 4, and that program has over 60 ladies in that. Every week, these ladies come out. The oldest lady we have in that
99.
program is 99 years old.
Wow, what a
From,
blessing.
from
What a
55 to
blessing.
99. So that is to show you that we are there for people, because sometimes this program is the only place that they have to go for the week. So they look forward to come out for that. So when the van is not working, we are not able to assist in taking them back home. They have to catch taxi or bus, or people have to be giving them a ride. So we are asking that you please support the progress of the Y, because when you support the Y, you are taking care of a larger community. And I always say, when you give from the heart, you receive
more.
more than you get, than you can think about. it's not who you give, it's how you give and how you receive.
Yes.
So my thing is freely give and you freely receive. We're here pleading to everyone to assist us and to make the Y program a success. With that said, thank you.
Very good. Very
Not only that, too, if there's a good mechanic out there, we could so
Go
we
and
can go
check
look
the
for another van
vehicle. Right.
and see what I could do with it. You know, that'll also be appreciated if somebody could
And
go
it's
out
such a
and help out
blessing. It's
with
such
the
a
Y.
blessing for you to share your
Whenever we find people, individuals, or organizations like this, we always say to ourselves that an organization like the Y is doing something that all of us should try to do, but all of us can't do it. So when you find the opportunity where you could assist the people that are doing it, you try. Even if you can't go, you yourself personally can't go, buy a ticket for somebody that might want to go. If you're a business, you have a few workers there where
Right. Mother's Day, this is the start of the Mother's Day weekend. Treat your workers.
Yeah, exactly. You know, ladies, we wish you all the best. You're all beautiful queens, no matter what. And please give us a buzz when everything is done. Let us know how it turned out and who the new queen is. And do we have to say Your Majesty after this to the winner?
If you want, Mr. Groove.
One thing we know, everybody to practice span, that a young kid, because everybody the yank.
We have to follow you because when we listen to the show, you try to keep the English going. So we're
Proper.
trying to do our best.
Well, like Frisco and Lisa would say, you're right on schedule.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies, good luck. Good luck. You're all beautiful. I know that you're already winners. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us.
Let me send a shout out to
Thank you.
let me send a shout out to your engineer, your audio engineer person and video over there for hooking it up nice so that we could get all the ladies nice and clear. Who's this?
Nice over
Who
there.
responsible,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Philippa? Who responsible for the
That Mr. Andre Bradley and his team
All right,
were
Mr.
in his studio.
Mr. Bradley? Very good,
because-
very good.
Yes, Mr.
Very good,
Andre
Mr. Bradley.
Thank you.
Yeah, at Kalos Studio.
Where is that located?
Yeah, where is that?
At Blake.
Blake
it's
Building.
located at Blake Building. It's
Oh.
right across from St.
Catherine's.
Catherine's Academy.
Okay.
Show your face, Andrew.
Andre.
Andre, show your face.
Andre.
Yes.
Andre, show your
Andre.
face.
Yeah, very good for make this a smooth process, my brother. Very good, very good.
Yes.
Thank you, Andre.
But
I know why I show your face.
Oh,
There
there
he
he
is.
is.
Show him, man.
There he is. Quick, fast. The man is shy. He's shy.
Yes, he has been very good to us, and we appreciate it because my son Olajuwon is not here, so Mr. Bradley is a blessing for us in that sense because what Olajuwon is not here to make up in, he takes over for us. So we appreciate
Thank you.
his time and his effort and all that he does for us.
All right.
But if you couldn't bring Elijah one, you should have brought the smaller one.
Well, he'll be here from this afternoon because he finished school today.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so as soon as he finished school, he'll be back to take on his role at the Y too, because you know that's a part of his giving back to. He assists us at the Y as much as he can. So
That's great.
we appreciate him also.
All right.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right, guys. Well, all the best. We see you on Friday at 7 o'clock.
For sure.
Yes.
That's right. May 9th.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you.
Pretty
Thank
woman walking down the street.
Pretty woman.
Pretty woman.
Kind of like to me.
Pretty woman.
Was.
I don't believe you. You're not.
All right, guys. We got to take a break. You're locked into the Morning Stew on XTV and Creme Radio.
Ladies, let the ladies say we'll be right back, please.
Oh, yeah. Go right ahead.
We'll be right back.
Back.
don't get to see me very often.
All right. Yeah, welcome back, man. It's a beautiful Wednesday, hump day. Let's get walking on Wednesday again, man. Hit me. Do the walk. Yeah. Do the walk. Hit me, Lexi. Walking into Wednesday. Just like that. Let's bringing back the crew. Lisa Love, Steve the Groove. Oh, yeah, living. Oh, I'm still not here anyway, but there we go.
Now, as a certain section contains the same.
What? Hold on. Gotta get the device plugged in. I may plug it out. All right, think we're back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me get a mic check real quick, Groovy.
It's an interesting topic.
All right, yeah, good, great, you're back. All right, yeah. No, I'm gonna plug out the device just now.
Fine.
Yeah.
For the ladies.
Yeah, for the ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, so Bedrin come in here. Man use a terminology we I know here a long time, Groove at least. The man say, "Como se diga?" The como se diga.
Yeah.
Well, anybody get the 411 for that? I don't know if that's in the Creole dictionary. I don't know, but como se
Como se dice?
Now, como se dice?
Me no, I know I remember something like that.
Something like that.
I mean.
I never Ram know that. What do you think, Ram? That como se diga, como que dice? Wallah, I don't. What do you think, Ram?
What's that?
When they say the como se diga or the como que dice or whatever they say.
Como se dice?
Como se dice. Now, which one?
Como se dice means how do you say?
Okay. See? Well,
Como se dice, spell the CE at the end.
como se dice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think right
The
there.
CE.
CE, all right. Como se dice, all right.
I know the boss, but I could tell you, I could find the records. I work for the Peace Corps volunteer as a Spanish coordinator already.
Oh, okay.
And there was 40 people interviewed as bilingual, and from 40 people, only 5 people qualified. I was one of them. But I took my studies too. In Mexico, I studied 2 years the origin of the root and grammar and so I know right so you know you can't just say I ban a kayo and I tax no, you have to take some studies. Anyway, I want to say greetings to the queen of the stew, I don't know why, but there is stew, because I vote for she all the time, even though no one tell me if it's 50 or 55. But that's Queen Mona Lisa Low. I want to touch the point briefly in regards to the hair in the school. Nobody have to agree with me because it's just my opinion. But I believe that in the old days and even now, they tell you, if you don't want to straighten the man of tomorrow, you got to straighten the boy of today. And that's the way I grew up. And I could not boast that, thank God, and because of the discipline I used to have, I never get involved in nothing. But Marley say one is one big road with a lot of sign. When you travel to the road, don't you complicate your mind. So at the age of 16, I was already traveling to Mexico, heading for the U.S. with a group of guys who carry me. I never know. First time, I don't know when they carry me. I didn't say we're going to America. But because of my discipline, I managed to move around all in place. But Terrell Godoy, he lived by Abra, Sister Ridge. He put a sign right at the bus stop. He say, if you put up with school stress, you are set for life. So my opinion, if the kids have to groom their hair, like Frisco say, they qualify and so I don't see nothing wrong with that because they need to sacrifice to go to school because the most important thing in their lives is to be in school. So I don't want to have no problem, like Frisco say, against the rules of the school because of this. Because no, my kids needed to go to school, so I make sure they go according to the rule of the school. And thank God they went there. They were proper, okay, proper uniform, proper everything proper. So the teacher couldn't say nothing, the principal can't say nothing, minister can't say nothing. Now, you touch another topic, but I don't forget. But anyway, I want to support verbally the why, because the why has been there for a while. It's doing I pity if I could see her, I may definitely go on, because I had a friend who used to be Miss White too, and she's a singer, near Shirley Ferguson.
Oh.
And she was a white too.
Okay.
But this is my point in regards to school. The children, the boys especially. The girls, they are girls. The legal, they cocaine, pom-pom, etc. if the school allow it, of course. But when it comes to boys, they say from boys to men. And the last time I remember a group said something about Einstein, and this about, to me, my role model is, that is maybe he's one of his role models, but my role model is always Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, and I don't remember none of them guys had no kind of different. They are always properly groomed. And if a group can't tell me nothing, I don't know if they are vexing me, can't tell me nothing because he teacher just cut off here, he couldn't say nothing. I can't.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, Rob. Oh, boy. All right. Kathleen Eby, what's going on? Carolyn Dawson, what's going on? Jose Sandoval. Big up yourself. Beverly Price.
Also big up to Myras. Good morning to you.
He not a mechanic, no?
Yeah.
There you go. CY, what's going on?
Of course, 7-Eleven, baby.
Erms Vasquez.
Erms.
Yeah. Paladin Leslie. Mighty Force D, what up, son?
My Mighty Force D.
Yeah, we appreciate all of y'all's. Oh, last night was a
Big
thing.
no, Frisco appreciate y'all. Me and Steve love you.
Yeah. Cremelo? Hello? What? I know I answered the phone just now, but yeah.
Hi, Yolanda. She's in tune as well.
No, Yolanda. Which Yolanda?
My Yolanda Peters.
Oh, yes.
Your old neighbor, you said?
Yeah, that's my sister right there.
There you go.
Yeah. Cremelo?
Good morning.
Yeah, what's going on,
Como
Don?
se dice is actually a question.
Ah.
How is it said? Como se dice?
Como se dice?
Como se dice?
What that mean?
How is it said?
How is it said?
How is it said?
Como digo?
Como se digo?
How am I saying?
Como se digo that what?
Como digo yo o como digo with O is how I am saying it. Como digo.
This is a family show.
Yeah, but como se dice is a question.
All right.
Asking how is it said?
Yeah.
And while I'm here on the
7-Eleven, baby.
7-Eleven.
So, your
We
dad
got it.
was schooling this morning. Discipline in school. My opinion is that in old days, it was you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Okay, they claim that as time went by, human rights for children came in and etc. and psychologists and criminologists, and they said, don't beat the child. Set rules. And so rules were placed. In my day, when we went in to school, we had to show our fingernails to see how dirty they were. And the pupil teacher was there to trim it if it is too long. Why? Because you carry germs under your nails. That's what the teacher told us. Then you had other things, for example, like in those days, at Yogatin, you have to sing the national anthem. That time it was God Save the King. Okay. But those are rules that you have to be trimmed. Don't go there with long hair as a boy. You will be trimmed because rules are according to what the era it was. And so girls were allowed to have their nice locks, but boys had to trim. Why? Because the other boys used to play with them as though they were dressed as girls. It was a mockery to see a poor young boy going to school with long hair. He wouldn't stay too long in school, because the boys would just be following and slapping him and all kind of things. So the rules must be obeyed. And I think that's why the Ministry of Education should allow the schools to set their own rules. Some according to religion, others according to their style, but they have to be well groomed to go to school. Those are rules, and I hope that the ministry, because as what Chester said, we are producing monsters. He mentioned that word. We are producing monsters. Because from home it begins. When the little boy wants to, I feel like he's a man. So the man must follow where he wants. And then they go to school and they want the teacher to follow where he wants. There was a case in Belmopan. Yeah, a little boy, about 12 years, had long locks, and he demanded that he use the toilet for the girls. Big thing it was. All over television they showed it. This little young man demanding that the school allow him to go to the girls' room. And the teacher said, absolutely not. And they think over human rights and backward. You know, this is what Belize is going through, you know. Not only with children, with adults. They want to do what they feel like. They want to rule the city. the gang said that they are the bosses now. So let's see how this state of emergency will work. I think that it has to be a bit more. I think this matter should be not like the Bukele type kind of thing, like what Bukele do. The truth is, it's too rough. But you have to set some rules to stop this nonsense. We are living in a mad world where they could kill you anywhere where they know you or you owe them anything. And that is dangerous for the future. Thank you very much.
All right. Done.
Hector.
All right. Now let me be, and I think we're done with this subject, yeah. Now let me be fair. Because I think the word is groomed. And I think in some cases, it comes down to how so maybe the management or the principal or whoever it is, how they personally feel rather than a rule that is based on some real foundation of discipline.
I think so.
And so it comes down to how they feel rather than, again, some disciplinary foundation.
I think some of them.
Because what the style that was shown on TV was actually a low-cut groom in a tapered style. And a tapered style is a manly style that has, where I say, come back in a style. And how I know taper to be, I learned tapered cuts even before tapered cuts
was a thing?
Was a thing for the youths. Tapered cuts were for older groomed gentlemen. And I learned that style, how to cut that style from none other than original Mr. Pino himself.
No.
Not the son, the father.
The old man.
And he had customers, older gentlemen, who could have be my pa or my grandpa, lined up in the shop, getting tapered cuts. I said, come in, young man, come make a show her do this thing. When I was just getting into the barbering. So, for the management said the tapered cuts, not go by the rules, I cry foul, I cry crapola on that. Because tapered cuts is a manly gentleman cut. And so to say, well, and I never something with they in style all the while. And so the younger generation said they applied the tapered for that type of hair. Had to be somebody new come up with a new thing in their own mind. Well, I don't want that neither. You had to be that scenario because that I never want to style with it in a long time. Like you say, that older gentlemen used to use it. There's a reason, you know, you go from, right, tapered style, right? So, it come down to, and to be fair, right? The cuts that I saw, they were well, that's a well-groomed cut. That's a well-groomed cut in a tapered fashion.
Right.
So, whoever there that make all alma mater will decide that they find a problem with that. And my personal thing, I do believe to the bottom of my heart, now personal thing, and they come in, and they just want to be strict to the strict. I say, well, I don't want that neither, and I just want to be, I could pick other words.
Talking to somebody, I have said that.
Yeah, right. So, like you say, I try to be fair all the way around because these things take on dynamic turns here and there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know. I don't mean answer nothing up Dan Hector talk because Dan Hector, personally, I think that his years of wisdom carries a lot of weight.
And I value his opinion.
Yeah, and I value his opinion. The one thing that I will say, there are different types of people on the planet. Some people, and it's good, you don't want everybody to be the same. One of our listeners, Herman, says that the rules like that is to bring conformity to society, you know, so that everybody follows the same playbook. I understand that. But I think that That our battle at the river running into the ocean. Because there always has to be change. There always has to be
The world is
change.
subject to change.
But we are very hesitant for change. And what we try to do is to perpetuate our belief into the next generation as much as we can. So, like, I agree completely with Frisco. That's why I think wholeheartedly. I think that religious schools, government schools, private schools, as long as they fall under the educational curriculum, especially if they're getting paid by government, they should have a blanket set of rules. No piam religious rules or dibby personal rules.
Right.
Very professional across the board. If you're a school, these are the rules you want to abide by. No, this school got that rule, that school got this rule. That's a form of chaos, you know. And you know, I want to give up my fight for students and free thoughts and free will, but some people got to give up their fight about perpetuating a flawed system, because we look at how we get where we are in a society today, and you can't just blame. There's a whole lot of reasons. They're not just school. They're not just one hairstyle.
Let me get this in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Carmelo.
Yeah, hello, morning Stew. Yeah, I'll try to get here a couple of days for this topic. So anyway, yeah, my take on this, right? I agree with one thing you said, Frisco, that just not send home children, right? That I think that's kind of obvious, and I think most people don't agree on that. But one of my greatest takeaways is the fact that they're not something that just implement about one rule, right? So when you choose where you are sending your child to school, or the child decide the school they want to go to, I think it's important that they are aware of the rules. You can't go somewhere knowing rules and you say, no, I want to change that when I go there, right? And put up one protest. Protests have its place, right? When things are implemented arbitrarily without any kind of, warning or stuff like that, right? And in this specific case, I don't know if anybody come out and discuss it in depth on the school, but it could be one thing whereby they were warned, you don't know what's going on, right? So it's kind of hard for really make one conclusive opinion on it, right? Because it could be that they were forewarned and beat as a form of protest, and so at some point the parent could have been told maybe not send the child to school like that, and the parent probably say, well, send the child, I don't care what, right? And so else the school could do, but send her home. I mean, in kind of way, but I agree that you're not supposed to send them home. This reminds me, this situation, recently at the NBA, right? I don't know if you're going to follow it, but anyway, they had the incident with Halliburton Park, right? And different opinions and things, but them guys have an organization, you follow for their rules, what they do? Then ban the man from going to the games there, right? So what I try to say is that every organization, and school being one, will have rules, and the rules are known before you even enter that school gate. So if you don't like the rules, then find a school that have rules that fit your profile, right?
That's why you need to get universal rules.
Your home have rules. You have rules for your home.
That's why you need to get the government to put down.
Somebody come to your house and want to change up your rules. I mean,
this case can be funny because the court, again, the court that they seem to have or have a problem with would pass inspection, because like Groove said, a military school. And it's a low cut, it's groomed, and it's a tapered style. And somebody decided, because of young people to do it, that it's out of order, when tapered style is actually a very manly, elderly type of style that the young people say, well, wait.
So you sound as if you're off.
Yeah. I mean, like, again, right? Like, I don't use the NBA specifically.
Let me repeat.
Let me high-level organization with millions of dollars you could lose by going against the grain, right? I mean, we all know about Allen Iverson and...
No, but wait. Listen to what I say. This specific case, again, very unique, because it might not be that they go against the grain with the type of style that just somebody decided, well, I don't want that neither.
No, I said it for I talk about Allen Iverson specifically for come to a point, right?
Yeah, well, he got way against the grain with tattoos at that, like, you know.
No. But I'm saying there are some people, youths, who they would specifically want to challenge, right? Maybe like make I put it bluntly, they're a troublemaker, right? And they will always try to find one way for give trouble. So maybe it's a thing whereby I agree. I don't think the cut, but it's already described.
I mean, a low cut,
well groomed,
just with the taper
right?
style.
But maybe they are targeted because of previous behavior pattern, right? So it could be also that.
But we speculate then, we're going out of the realm of speculation, and that's not fair.
No, what I'm saying, but we don't know, right? A lot of times when the show we have conversation, I've heard where we call it speculate and we try to give opinions where maybe it could contribute to the ultimate cause of something happening. So what I say is that it could possibly be that maybe one quiet student, one good to a student that have good grades and all that, me put in a say haircut, never give trouble, and maybe never tell her nothing. But it could be a personal thing, like I hear a couple of people say, right? So, but at the end of the day, my thing is this: if you know a school have rules for haircut or hairstyle, and you have somebody like style your thing, well then find a school where allow you for style your thing.
You don't think they should have one universal rule for schools?
Yeah, well, the minister said so. The minister said that.
No, I asked the caller if you don't think that they should have one universal
It's about
rule
learning, and you know what you learn? One of the first things you learn in a life, that discipline, because without discipline, we have chaos. So, granted, there's a lot of facets to education and learning. Discipline are one of them. You can't separate it. They're all one big ecosystem. So, we might look back and say, oh, it's not nothing for the learning. Yes, it's something for the learning. Because you know what, you want this, you pick up that pattern of going against the grain and not follow the rules. You want to be a member of society when you follow rules. So you want to run red light.
We got a discipline that no phone call should last more than 3 minutes. So.
Well, I don't hear that.
He's kidding.
Man, the message there, right?
I have to phone call, all I have.
The man said we got a rule in the phone call, no call if we go behind 3 minutes.
Especially when they make a valid point when they stick it to go. It's all a part of discipline though, honestly. It's all a part of discipline.
Yeah. We get to, yeah.
And I think that we will have to look at it. But I mean, there's a lot of schools around the country, man. I mean, I sit it, you know.
I think
if you don't like that one, then you go to the next one, man. That's my solution to that.
Yeah, I think there's a level like.
Go with
Thanks, Carla.
All right then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like that all hospital have different rules on how they deal with you, or would you like there to be a standardized way that hospital should treat you? Would you like the court system to deal with you individually, or should there be a standardized way in which they deal with you? Education should be the same thing. No school should have individual rules. There should be basic rules for education guidelines.
I think all schools have that rule though.
Which one?
Here.
Yeah, well, but ministry said that it shouldn't be there.
I know. I'm just to answer your question. I think none of them vary or.
And you have to understand, bro. Again, we get so caught up in the hype that we don't realize the way to go on. You think that we had rules like this before the British came? They wanted our hair to look as close to theirs as possible. They wanted the natives to look as close to them to do what they did. And we buy that like that's a we thing. No, we can't live without that. We just learn to think. Nobody they go against rules, but not every rule you have to follow.
Well, that's what
not every rule you can't no question.
I think it's time to and it's funny because you could give a little and then you could go way to the next spectrum. What you believe uniform to be. And I think when you hold on to the rein so tight that you force the hand for you know what you're going for, you could have give a little and still be because of a nice ball fade or a tapered fade and all that. Could be, but you go to the realm now where the ministry and dip in at some point and say, you know what, you got to afro the thing out now if you want. Sure, you're going for where
I wish they would have done.
Yeah, so you're going
I
for
wish they would.
where I want to the totally opposite end because you never bend or a little bit or give or adjust. So say, you know what, in 2025, I think you could do a low cut, low fade. They want to still do that just one level wrong and wrong.
People fail to realize that a lot of changes worldwide are made by students. A bunch of kids got killed in Kent State because they wanted changes. Kids got killed when they were trying to integrate schools. And, you know, children, young people are the ones that initiate these things. Old people look and they try to grasp on to their beliefs. Like Don Hector said, these things are generational, wasn't the word he used, but it's according to the times. These rules that was made up in the 60s and 70s not got nothing to do with for we times nowadays. Our mindset need for change a bit, but you know, again, you need to have people like
if I'm there, I just, you know, because all it does is bring a lot of negative attention. And you have to ask yourself, you know, Mr. Principal over there, is it worth it? Maybe to them it is, but I do believe there's a level of personal things mixed in with it. I do believe there's a lot of personal mixed in with it. I want it so and so and so.
Whenever you have these private schools and these religious schools making up their own rules, then they put their biases and their likes and dislikes onto other people. So they're kind of blackmailing you and tell you if you want our education, you got to believe this crap or you got to do that. Or, you know, yeah. And that's why, you know, that's one of those things that should not be left up to individual school. That's supposed to be, one guideline.
Regardless of how we feel, the ministry has said that's the thing. And there is a push.
Apparently the ministry don't got no pull.
Well, there is a push to, and and everybody else has been pushing for it to be legislated and put in law.
Speaking about that's today Yaya birthday, you know.
Discrimination, so, yeah. We're living in a changing time. Oh, yeah, well, hopefully we'll get to that in the birthdays. So. But we are living in changing times. Again, I know there's that and then there's personnel. And while that could be correct, how you choose to address it personally varies, right, with individuals.
Yeah. The thing I want to know is who's is the one that's judging and telling you what that is standard.
I would say it belongs to the principal. The principal, it belongs to the teacher.
I am pretty sure if it was one black person that made up these rules, you could have afro. I am pretty sure if it was a Spanish person that made up these rules, you could have long hair. If it was a dread that made up these rules, dreads would have been fine.
Well, then they may have a personal school where allow certain things. So like what the caller say, when you want to open your thing where you could have it your way.
Yeah,
feel free.
We're looking at all kind of things. Like we're looking. They say you always the eyeglass the right by your eye. They look for it because I mean, if government just put some bite into what they say. The Ministry of Education say allow them with their hair. Nobody they allow them. Ministry of Education tell BNTU, no on strike. No have no meeting. Boom, BNTU had the meeting. Ministry of Education need to put some oomph in the proclamation. Not with the BNTU, with the hair thing. The BNTU then they do what they have to do. But that hair thing we need to address.
Anyway, I left that alone. Cause they know they made broke the rules too, but I left that so. In the name of all things, they have admitted.
Who made broke the rules?
They admit that they do that in the name of fair play. They broke the rules.
Nobody broke no rules.
Yes, they broke the rules because you know what? There's a procedure when you want to do certain things. If you never gone by the procedure, then you broke the rules.
Oh, was there a procedure when it's there? I give myself a $19,000
I'm just
raise?
saying what it is. What you are doing now that try to justify the rule breaking. So
I'm just saying,
you go down to this.
If we get a boxing match and the referee said no kicking and you kick me, I can kick you.
Yes, but still broke the rule.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. You get it? You get it? Again. Yeah. Hey. You heard go, Abuka?
Hey, it's been a minute. Hi, Boca.
What's up? Morning, guys and girls.
Good morning.
What's up, Frisco? We must realize in our lives, right, that nothing supersedes the Constitution, right? We all know that.
Yes, we have operated under this Constitution.
Yes, but so any way to make any rule, any workplace, any way to make rules that say this, that.
You can't go against the Constitution.
You can't go against that because of the supreme law of the land.
There you go.
And one of the things that, you remember that case some years ago, it was way back, that the teacher from Punta Gorda took the Catholic diocese to court. Because in the Catholic diocese, rules say that once you become pregnant and not married, you cannot teach. And that case went to the Supreme Court, and the court ruled in favor of the teacher because the court said that, look, it's taxpayers' money paying the teachers, so you cannot make a rule that go against what the taxpayers are paying for.
Yeah.
So right away that case gets scratched and that case throat, and so people actually for the teacher, I believe in Roman Catholic schools, that gets pregnant and are not married. But the part to the hairstyle is that I believe a lot of our laws and a lot of our rules we inherited from the colonial days. And you have some very prejudiced people that went away and studied and came back with that mentality. And especially some people in society will figure that, like, in the case of today, is that you have people, as they say, a person dark with a hairstyle funny, and in a certain neighborhood, it's even happened in America. They call the police or they call someone and say, this person is not good for this neighborhood. They're out to give trouble just by look.
Frisco, turn up poker mic for me now.
What's that, Bruce?
Got you.
And turn up your mic, turn your mic louder.
You know, so things like this hairstyle with schools, I find it I like what the Minister of Education, when he was Minister, said, the Honorable Francis Fonseca. What does a hairstyle have to do with you learning?
Right. That
will have nothing to do for learn. If I like my hair long, and the thing where I have said before is that this process we have in Belize, that this church state school, is that it's so funny because soon in our constitution, I know our constitution believe in the supremacy of God, but when we made that constitution just before independence and way back, because we inherited it from the British, is that we never had so many different religious denominations in Belize. Because now in the Constitution it states that most of our public and bank holidays, well, not most, but some of them are Christian holidays, and I underline the word Christian because it has to do with the saints, or it has to do with Jesus Christ, like Easter, Christmas, and things like that. But if I am a person do not believe in that part of the religion, say the Amonka Indians and the amount of Asians coming into Belize, they worship a different way. That's why I want to do in our constitution, if we have freedom of religion. Because how can you force me? It's like what the Bar Association did the other day, and I 100% believe. Frisco, you're our DJ, and say the DJ Farm Association, and you don't want to be a member of that. But for hire a DJ, I believe you have to go through the association. If you don't go through the association, you cannot hire a DJ. To me, that's nonsense. That because that's my profession. I say you pay for go study like an attorney. You pay your own money to study. You come back, you are work independent. You don't want to be part of no association. You can't force me to be part of an association. I could still make my money like that. And so, you know, the Constitution will be funny because, yes, we believe in the supremacy of God in the Constitution, but not everybody have that Christian belief. Some people worship other way of worship. So if you tell me you allow for tell me I have to close, say, Christmas Day, or I have to close a religious holiday, aren't you different with my freedom of right? So that thing, I think, you know, we have to look pan and some of these laws.
Yeah, but in a believe right now, the only one that was forced has been taken away, and that's a Good Friday. So you don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, but the minister they put in the constitution or set for apartheid, amend the constitution or put it in and say, look here, child have nothing to do with education, you cannot suspend a child. No rule and no school class could say I was suspend a child. Because yeah, they write in a black or white or can't suspend them. You know, so things like that. Because I remember when we made go to primary school or high school, there people have their dreadlocks, it was a problem. We never know about the Rastafarian.
We used to get lashing, you know.
There's some problem for you guys out here, lah.
We used to get lashing.
And then, you know, Frisco, Lisa, Groove. I remember when I'm young too, that a lot of they others say, and I want to use the word Creole, but that people want to have that straight here. If when you go to a certain school, you have a perm or a comb here. Because the natural way of using their hair, they figured that was outright disgraceful for you to come to school with your hair, you know, that little coarse wave. Or you got a big afro. And in the 60s or 70s, afro was the thing. If you don't buy a fro, you're not in fashion. But so school never allow it. So things like that, I think we have to look. And we live in a modern times, everything they change.
Yeah, everything
so
changes.
we go back
we don't wear skirt, men don't wear robes again, so yeah. And we don't ride past slate no more, so yeah. Alright, Boca, thanks, man.
Guys.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
The funny thing, because again, your culture, your society and thing, you try to preserve that. But not at any cost.
We don't preserve everything. Yeah, there are things that are worth preserving, but not everything. But yeah, let's get it rolling on. What we got? Let's get the girly word going.
Well, we got girly word. We got weather. We got all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Don't know if we have time for names, but yeah.
Oh. There you go. See, Lisa, I haven't tried to remember. Thanks for helping me out.
Oh, yeah.
280-4299. If you want to, have your mom qualify. We're going to pick a winner on Thursday. Ewerts, fishing adventure, island hopping. It's island hopping on one island. It's going to be on the water, man. Mom and family.
More than one island.
A nice outing on the seas, to the Keys. When you talk about Key where full up of people and whatnot, when you talk about adventure style, Ewerts fishing adventure.
Be prepared.
280-4299. Quickly, if you want to get your mom's name in. Because remember, we pick a winner, and mom and family. Up to 10 people could go out with mama and enjoy what it is.
Of course.
I swear. That's awesome. Ewerts fishing adventure down there in Placencia, man. Cremelo.
Yes, good morning.
Yo, what's up?
I'm putting my lady name.
All right.
Miriam Samuels.
My name?
Miriam Samuels.
Spell it for me.
Huh?
Spell it for me.
M-I-R-I-M.
Miriam.
Miriam, yeah.
Oh, Miriam. All right. Samuels?
Yeah.
Okay. Number?
604 8930.
All right. Yes, man. That's you. Here we
All right.
go.
Thanks so much for calling.
Carmelo.
Yeah, put me in the raffle too, big man.
You that mom then? You that mom?
Put me in there, man.
Yeah, you that mom?
No, man.
This is for moms. This is not for you. This is for moms.
Oh, all right. My bad.
So if you got a mom, you got a wife, sister, anybody with a mom, you can put their name in.
Yes, man. Put me in there, then I got a wife in.
You go there, you got a mom?
What's the name?
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Give me the
What's the
name.
name of your wife?
Project Osha.
What's your wife name, man?
Florence.
I did not
Really
get
ask
the
the
first
man a
name.
hard question first.
Another year when we go to
Listen to the phone. No listen to no device. I talk to you on the phone.
What's the name of your wife?
Florence Zatina.
Florence Zetina.
Yes, sir.
Florence Zetina. Now we get somewhere. Where is your number?
Sir?
626 6360.
Right. Thank you very much.
What's the number,
Yes,
Frisco?
sir. 626-6360. 280-4299. That's the number to call.
You're a
280.
mom or
Yes, this is for moms. Yes. And you could go to Frederick if you win.
Mom will take you.
Cause your wife will carry you and the children and up to 10 people.
Anybody will call and put in somebody name, they guaranteed to go.
Yeah, they guaranteed to go.
Yeah, it's true.
Carmelo?
Hello.
Yeah, what up? Laura TV though.
Yeah, I could put in one for my ma,
What's my name?
Eldora Bernard.
Eldora Bernard.
I should leave it.
Okay. Give me the number.
631.
Uh-huh.
No, wait, sorry, 635.
Uh-huh.
5174.
All right. Got you.
Eldora
Bernard, damn me. E-Words Fishing Adventure, man. I want to be up there in that fishing adventure. Carmelo.
Fishing, I told you.
Hey, Frisco, can I put my daughter's name?
If she's a mom.
Yeah.
She's a mom. Yes, she's a mom.
Go ahead.
Eve Charlotte Banks.
Say it again.
Eve Charlotte Banks.
Eve Charlotte Banks.
Right next to Scotia.
Give me a number.
Only my number.
Give me your number then.
I don't know fishing number.
Give me your number.
604-7806.
604
7806.
R6.
Yeah, all right, Ram, got you.
All right, cool.
Yes, I.
Okay.
Hello.
Good morning.
What up?
Can I put my name, please?
Yeah, what's your name?
Yes, you can.
Shadana James. SHADONNA James.
Okay.
Number?
605-5697.
625.
60505.
Oh, man. 605.
5697.
5697.
97.
5697.
Yes.
All right. Happy Mother's Day to you in advance.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Okay, that's 5. We could serve up another 5. And then we get the girly word real quick. Carmelo.
Hello, Frisco.
Yeah, what up?
How are you?
Yeah, man. All right, channel.
So next meeting tomorrow?
Huh?
Next meeting is tomorrow, is it?
No. Give me your name. I got 5 more for today.
Oh, okay. You want to put what? My name or?
No, man. You need a wife or whoever, mom or whoever.
Roselia.
Roselia.
Yeah. No, very cool.
Roselia. Alberto.
Alberto. Can we get a number?
621. 7540.
All right, got you.
Thanks, brother. Frisco. Take care.
Yes, my brother.
Right, Mr.
Carmelo.
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Marcus.
What up?
Andrew.
Yeah, name.
I want to put Shanine Zelaya name, please.
What your name?
Shanine.
Shanine Zelaya.
Number 628.
Right now. 628
52
52.
71.
All right.
Enter.
Got you. 7, right?
Yes.
XTV. Oh. Yeah. XTV, grab hello.
Yes, I want to put my name.
What's the name?
That damn goof.
I'm gonna put my name.
Hello?
Yeah, what up?
I'll put in my money.
I'll put in my money.
Where your money?
Put the money.
You don't know your mom's name?
Giselle Cahoon.
What?
Giselle Cahoon.
Giselle?
I want to put my mom's name. I'll put in my money.
Uh-huh.
Giselle Cahoon.
Number.
Number.
Giselle Cahoon.
Number.
What's the phone number?
Number.
Cahoon.
Ah.
501 615 1206.
All right.
All right, thank you.
When you call, please don't listen to your phone or your TV or your radio. Listen to the phone.
Okay, please don't listen to the phone, your TV, or the radio. Listen to the phone. What are you saying?
My bad then. I mean, don't listen to it. When I say phone, I mean they might listen to it.
Listen to your device. Just
on the
listen
app.
to the phone and talk to us. We can hear you.
They might depend app on the phone.
Right.
So just listen to the phone call.
All right. The last one was.
Cremelo.
Good morning.
Yeah, what up?
I'd like to put in my mom's name.
Okay.
Kimberly King. 615 3498.
Hold on, I don't write that fast.
615.
Hold on, Lisa.
You must be Ghana yet, CC.
Kimberly King. Number.
615.
615
Uh-huh.
3498.
All right.
Okay.
You see, I write fast, but if I write fast, I might can't understand it when I'm done. I have to take my time. Is that the last one, right?
Yes.
280-4299. Yes. Yeah, next 10 tomorrow. And then
Hello, going out to Miss Ellen Sue. I hope you see how we big you up for your birthday.
Yes, see styling what you got. Oh. What? Cremelo.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, man.
What's my wife's name?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Kiani Blanco.
Kiani?
Yeah, Blanco.
Blanco. All right. Number.
621.
Mm-hmm.
998.
All right. No, 9.
98.
All right, my brother. I got you.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
Yes, I. All right. We got to move into the girly word now, though.
Okay.
We got to move. One brata. Cremelo. Now listen to your device, man. Listen to the phone.
Right. No.
All right. That's the brata right this. All right. Let's hit it up, Lisa. Let's get the girly word.
Of course. You have me all over the place.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try again, bro. I thought us know, but you know to pay attention.
Oh, okay, no problem. Palex. Or Palexis, Steve would say. Hit it. All right. My girly word is nice, short, and sweet. Stay home. Oh, okay. Here's the butterfly. Butterflies bloom. But stay home, but stay connected. Y'all heard?
Facebook lover.
Stay home, but stay connected. Plug in. That's what's up. They plug in.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes,
Sometimes you just want to unplug. You just want to unplug.
Right. Disconnect everything, yo.
Yeah, you know. But
Stay
I know
home.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Very good.
To the people that counts. All right, so now we have the first part of the man's perspective, and it goes thusly. So, my case thusly.
Yes, guys. You know I start no quarrel.
Not at all.
The man's perspective for today, Wednesday, the 7th day of May, 7th de Mayo, is as follows. It says, the most expensive thing in the world is trust. It can take years to earn and just a matter of seconds to lose. Yes.
Yep.
That's right. But if you think that went by fleetingly, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Mr. Frisco.
Mr. Friskish.
All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm not take up too much time.
Okay.
I go out with the word of the day to go with the conversation that we were having, because obviously there are points on either side of the fence. And whenever I have valid points on either side of the fence, the name of the game and the word of the day that comes to mind in the man's perspective is what, Groove? Compromise.
Yep.
With that said, we take a break, come back real quick, and try to do some birthdays and whatnot.
We compromise.
What?
Compromise. That's it. Compromise, my brother.
Oy vey.
That is it. That is
time is of the essence.
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whether you are a business
Ladies and gentlemen, somebody's celebrating a birthday today, and that's Mr. Lenny Bailey right there. All right, party people, who we got? Who's up in the birthday spot? Come down.
Well, that one right, Jim. I want to say happy birthday going out to the one and only Miss Adriana Taylor.
Okay.
Happy birthday from the kids and the entire family. Wishing you many, many more.
All right, yes, happy birthday. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But if you thought that was it, here he is, Giovanni Brackett. Happy birthday to you, Giovanni. Here he is saying, I wonder if the water splash from my head top. Yes, happy birthday, Giovanni. Hope you have many more. Enjoy. Yes, but that's not all. This is Misha Steele. Happy birthday to you, Misha. Today is your birthday.
Yeah, of course.
Happy birthday coming to you from all your friends, family, and fans.
Still repping the country out there in them foreign lands.
Also, happy birthday going out to Miss Yaya Marin Coleman. Happy birthday to you, my dear.
No picture?
Yeah, I did not get one.
Yeah, popping down.
What do you mean? Yes.
All right. So yeah, I got Misha as well. Karen Brackett. I have celebrating a birthday today. Atlee, father and son, yeah, the artist. Big up yourself. Birthday today. I think that's the same Miss Taylor. Why Facebook jumping all over the place? Come on. And Trivia Men's is celebrating a birthday today. So yeah, those are the birthdays on the book for today. All right. Well, we got to get on out of here. At least I know the boat for how we read the weather.
Why would you say that, Frisco?
I don't see you.
I am here.
Yeah. People want to see you, People want to see you, request you.
It's sweaty.
Yeah, it's sweaty.
Well, before we go, let me introduce to you all the way from Sicily, Miss DeCartu. Ladies and gentlemen, Yelena DeCartu.
Yelena DeCartu. All right, Yelena DeCartu.
That's right.
Yes, I mean, come on, what else you want?
The host.
Yeah.
We actually have Yelena's husband here also.
Tomorrow,
where Yelena gone?
Okay, let me put it this way. Tomorrow, I'm going to allow the folks who are probably on Facebook, WhatsApp, and the other things, but I will publicly announce your names and your numbers though. So yeah, just to make it public. So tomorrow I'll get those names.
Yes, we will.
I got a bunch of people with lick me. We're going out with you say that. We got to go then. I mean, come on.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow. We were going to get Mr. Tech the car too, the wife of Yelena. I mean, the husband of Yelena, but maybe tomorrow. We hope that you all have a great, great day today, the rest of the day. We will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Love you. Ayo.
Yeah, because all will happen. Fair, warm, and dry conditions to continue to dominate the weather. For the remainder of the week. That's all I could say. Nothing else is happening.
This kind of weather that is
hot and dry.
Scientifically, we call this same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Still have 10 to 20 knots winds. That's what it is. Moving into the weekend. Cashew Fest, here we come.
Don't say it.
All right. See you guys tomorrow, man.
Adios.
Thank you.